By the time y'all see this video, you will have already known about this story. And of course, the Super Bowl will have already passed because I'm recording this video on February 7th, 2025. And as you all know, the Super Bowl was on February 9th, 2 days later. But we're going to talk about this anyway because I feel like it has to be addressed. And I'm sure there's some other people that have already spoken about it as well. And that is the situation involving Saquon Barkley's fiance, Anna Congdon. So this woman had posted some tweets years ago that have resurfaced, and now it has people looking at her with the ultimate side eye, and also having people looking at Saquon kind of funny if he doesn't address this, considering this is the woman he is planning to marry, and I think already has a child with. But it says Saquon Barkley's fiance Anna Congdon in hot water over alleged racist tweets. So let's go ahead and get into it. Philadelphia Eagles running back Saquon Barkley and his fiancée Anna Congdon are facing a social media firestorm after old tweets allegedly containing racial slurs resurface. The controversy comes at a pivotal moment for Barkley as he prepares for the Super Bowl, adding an unexpected layer of scrutiny to his personal life. Screenshots of Congdon's past Twitter activity, reportedly from 2012 and 2013, show her engaging in conversations where she allegedly used the N-word in multiple instances. The backlash has been swift, with many calling for an apology, while others debate whether past social media posts should define someone's present character. So they're already giving her cover with this already. And by the way, the reason why they're giving her so much cover is because apparently at the time Anna was like 12 when she did this, because I think she's like 26 now. So I think she was like a preteen going on to her teenage years when she did this. Let me tell you something right now. Had Anna been a little black girl and she did this, she wouldn't have gotten a pass. So I'm not going to give her a pass, but some people out there want to take pity on her. I'm not one of those people. Adding fuel to the fire, rumors of Barkley's alleged infidelity have also begun circulating online, raising questions about the dynamics of their relationship. Now, that part I didn't know about, but honestly, I could care less. With the Super Bowl approaching, and of course, by the time you see this video, it has already occurred. I wouldn't know because, again, it's 2 days early, so I wouldn't even know who's going to win the game between them and the Chiefs. The controversy threatens to overshadow Barkley's professional achievements. The controversy erupted after a viral post from the Neighborhood Talk, a popular celebrity gossip page, shared screenshots of Congdon's old tweets. The post allegedly showed her participating in an offensive hashtag game titled "Replace a Disney Movie with N." And by N, they're talking about the N word. And by the way, I'm going to show you a screenshot in a second, and you can actually see her tweets for yourself, where she referenced the Cheetah Girls in a derogatory manner. Now, the irony that she chose the Cheetah Girls is very interesting, considering that that movie pretty much contains 2 black girls, 1 Latina, and the other girl is a white girl. So the majority of the cast is non-white. So I found it interesting that she chose that movie to use as an example for the hashtag that was going on at the time. Another tweet shows Congdon responding to a friend by quoting lyrics from Kanye West's Gold Digger, which contains the N-word. The tweet, dated June 24th, 2013, further fueled the backlash, with many questioning her comfort in using racial slurs, even if in a song lyric. Now, as you can see right here, this is a picture of the screenshot from the post. So as you can see, it says "replace a Disney movie with N," but we know what it says behind that blur. And then she put the cheetah N, dated December 11th, 2012. And then she goes on and on with engaging other people, and they said it too. And then they came back, and it continues to go on and on and on. But this was the one that kicked it all off. And as you can see, I don't know if this was a trending topic, because for those who don't know, at one point in time when Twitter was a fun place to be at, they used to have these trending topics that people, or these little hashtag games that people used to engage in. So I don't know how this one even started, but you can tell that I'm willing to bet a PC person probably came up with this, or hell, maybe even a black person came up with this. And of course, you know, that was PCs. They latched onto that like bees to honey. And then it kind of, it just went from there. But like you say, like we always say, these tweets don't go anywhere. They last forever unless you can snatch it down before it has a chance to get screenshotted. So something tells me by this resurfacing, somebody looked this up and they found it. And this is how it popped up. I'm telling you, nothing is safe on the internet. Once you put it out there, it's forever. It's for good. So this is what they caught, but I'm willing to bet she probably went even further than that. But this is the tweet right here that kicked it all off. And yeah, it ain't looking too good, but hey, there's people out there giving her cover. But like I said, I'm not one of those people. The article goes on to say these resurfaced tweets quickly went viral, sparking outrage across social media platforms. Users debated the seriousness of the situation, with some demanding accountability and others dismissing it as youthful ignorance. As expected, reactions to the controversy have been mixed. Many Twitter and Instagram users have condemned Congdon's alleged tweets, arguing that the use of racial slurs is unacceptable regardless of when they were posted. One Instagram user commented, "It doesn't matter if it was 10 years ago. She was a teenager, not a toddler. She knew better." Another wrote, "The fact that she said it so casually tells me everything that I need to know." And one thing I've always told people, this tells me she probably has used this in her spare time, even outside of social media. Now, the irony of her using Kanye West's song "Gold Digger" and then said, with the lyrics in the song, and the irony that she ended up with Saquon Barkley, who's far from broke. So it's like she was setting the scene for her life at an early age. Others, however, have come to Congdon's defense, arguing that she was young at the time and may have since changed. Some believe that digging up decade-old tweets to condemn someone in the present is unfair. People grow and change. She was 15 when she tweeted that. Are we really holding her to that now? One supporter wrote. Regardless of opinions, the controversy has become a trending topic, placing intense public scrutiny on both Congdon and Barkley. This situation is particularly sensitive given Barkley's status as an NFL superstar. While he himself is not involved in the controversy, his fiance's actions directly affect his public perception. And people are going to basically try to demand a word from Saquon to see what he's going to say. So that puts him in an interesting spot, because depending on what he says and how he responds to this is going to also depend on how the public sees him from then on. And let's, like I said, he's in a very interesting situation. He's in a very tight spot, but we'll see how he responds to it, if he even responds to it. And if he does, I'll make sure to insert it somewhere in this video before I upload it. As a black athlete, Barkley's silence on the issue has raised eyebrows. Many fans are questioning whether he will address the resurfaced tweets and how they might impact his personal and professional life. With the Super Bowl just days away, and of course, like I said, by the time y'all see this video, it would have already happened. This controversy could become a distraction, shifting focus away from his performance on the field. Amid the backlash, another bombshell surfaced: allegations that Barkley has been unfaithful throughout his relationship with Congdon. A viral tweet from an anonymous account claimed he's got an arrangement with Anna. He's been sleeping with other women the whole time they've been together. They've been making fun of her in WAG's threads for years. While there is no concrete evidence to support these claims, the speculation has added another layer of drama to the situation. Some users believe these allegations could explain why Barkley has not publicly addressed the resurfaced tweets, suggesting he may not want to get involved in further controversy. Others, however, view the cheating rumors as a separate issue, arguing that the focus should remain on Congdon's past actions. The controversy surrounding Anna raises larger questions about accountability, social media history, and personal growth. Should people be held accountable for offensive things they tweeted as teenagers? How much grace should be given to individuals who claim to have changed? These are the debates currently unfolding across the internet. This situation is similar to past incidents where old tweets from celebrities, athletes, and influencers have resurfaced, leading to public backlash. Some have successfully apologized and moved on, while others have faced lasting consequences. If Congdon chooses to issue a public apology, it could help repair her reputation, but it doesn't mean that people gotta accept it. However, the longer she remains silent, the more damaging the backlash may become. As of now, neither Anna nor Saquon have addressed the controversy. With mounting pressure, many expect a statement or apology soon. If Barkley speaks out in defense of Anna, it could influence public perception. Conversely, if he remains silent, the backlash may continue to grow. In the meantime, the controversy continues to gain traction online, and with the Super Bowl fast approaching and have already happened, all eyes remain on how Barkley and Congdon will handle the situation. So that's pretty much it. Now, I have to also add in this part. Remember when Kevin Hart was supposed to host the Oscars, I think back in 2019 or something like that, and they went back and they dug up some posts that he said where apparently he offended the Academy? What ended up happening? One thing we know for certain is that even with the amount of apologizing Kevin Hart did do, they did not accept his apology, and he got rejected as the host for the show, to the point where, because it was so close to the show, they couldn't scramble to find someone else to take his spot, and they ended up having no host that year. So if they could do that to Kevin Hart, then why can't we condemn Anna for what she said? I don't care that she was a teenager when this happened. Accountability is accountability, but you all know the usual suspects, they don't practice what they preach. I'm talking about that's just the hill and mountain of hypocrisy over on that side. And what's even more upsetting is you have some people, unfortunately, who look like us that are trying to give her a pass as well. One major question people have been asking is, what is the so-called red pill community going to say about this? Because had this been a black girl or a black woman that had said something like this, especially about the part talking about she won't date no broke nigga, as much as they go in on them, are they going to talk about her? Because we know that a lot of them, especially them passport bros, will give someone like Anna a pass. Many of them find someone like her very attractive. That's why a lot of people look at people who are in interracial relationships with a side eye. Because look at this situation right here. Because Saquon and Anna, this have been together for a while. They have a kid together, and he's engaged to this woman. And this comes up. So now it's like, okay, what are you going to do? Because again, he's an adult. He's in an interesting situation, because if he doesn't say anything, that means you're condoning what she said, which also is going to beg the question, do you allow her to say that word freely around you when it's just y'all two now? And of course, if he does say something, then I don't know like how the public, some part of the public will receive it, then the others are going to be like, really, you actually are doing this? So there you go. And now because they have a child together, you know, the child is biracial. What's being taught? Like I said, if those walls could talk, if you could be a fly on the wall in some of these homes, and I said the same thing when it came to RG3 and how he was portraying his daughters. So at this point, I leave that in their hands. I don't know what they're going to do. I really don't care. But there's a vast majority of people out here that's going to feel some type of way, especially since Saquon Barkley is a big name right now, and he plays for the Eagles. So I don't know. It is what it is.